Um, Good evening, my YouTube viewers. It's Crystal here. I'm going to do a little code review here. I had originally wanted it to be a code with me, but it turned out to be too long. What I thought was going to be a little 5-minute job was well over half an hour, and then so I had to turn off the recorder and fix the problem, and then I decided by that time it was a bit too late to be doing a code with me, so I decided to make it a code review. So what we're doing is we're using a Shampoo data set that I got off of Jason Brownlee's site, and we're going to make a heat map with the Shampoo data set. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to import our libraries. And so the only libraries that we're going to need are Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. Pandas is a library to manipulate and create data frames. And I just found out that it's a library that's not that incredibly old. NumPy is a library that's used for numerical Python. Matplotlib is a graphics library, and Seaborn is a graphics library that's built on top of Matplotlib that does more complicated graphs. So after we have loaded our libraries, what we're going to do is we're going to load the data set. And so I've loaded the data set from Jason Brownlee's site. Thank you, Jason Brownlee. And Shampoo sells over a period of every month for 3 years. So that's going to be 36 months. And if you remember in Python, your first number is 0. So what we're going to have to do is the month is actually a string, and so we're going to have to convert that string to a number, but we're going to have to convert it to a year and a month. So series year equals series month dot as type string, the first character of the string. Series month equals series month and the last 2 characters of the string. And then we're going to take the numbers and we're going to convert them to integers in the month and the year. So you can see now we have a month, year, and cells. So I actually had a little bit of difficulty making the heat map because the cells was afloat. So if I wanted to take the cells and convert it to an integer, then I may have had it a little bit easier. It still gave us the integer, but it didn't accept one item of information. So your cells is a float. We're going to analyze the file. Month is an integer, cells is a float, and year is an integer. And now we're going to create the heat map. And what we're going to do is we're going to df equals series pivot month, year, cells. So now you've got your year, and then you've got of 1, 2, 3, and your month of 1 to 12, and then you've got your cells in those 3 figures, 3 columns. And so what we've done now is I decided to make the figure size 10 to 15 because before it was really small and you couldn't see it very well. And we're going to plot the title of number of purchases of shampoo, and then we're going to use Seaborn heat map df anode equals true and cmap equals blue. And there was one little piece of information that I couldn't put in there because it said FMT, and I think FMT only relates to shall we say integers. So we can say MT equals D. And then come over here and say and we convert it to an integer. And see what happens. See if it works. So it did convert the numbers to integers. And then it worked a little bit better. So rather than having scientific notation in the cells, you've actually got numbers in the cells. And you can see that as the year progresses, you get more shampoo cells, and as the months progress, you get more shampoo cells as well. So that's really great, you know, and that just gives you an idea of how many shampoo cells you had. But if you want to take this and make it fit on the page, we'll change the size of it. So we've changed the size of it to make it fit on the page. So there you can see at the beginning of the 3-year period, you didn't have very many shampoo cells, but towards the end of the 3-year period, you had well, close to 3 times the cells. So that's good. And that's just another way that you can make a heat map. This is something that I found out the other day, and I did it on the flights data set, and I had another data set that I thought I would try it out on as well. So thank you so much for watching my code review and watching how I've done this heat map, because obviously this is something that I've just learned and I want to show it to my YouTube viewers as well so they can learn it too. So thank you for supporting my channel. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and I look forward to making more videos for you in the future.